I did a live stream yesterday. That's why I'm saying welcome back. Welcome back, everyone, to the live stream. Um, we are happy again to have this chance to host a live stream. Feel free to join in. Feel free to join in. Welcome, everybody. I'll wait for some time. No, just waiting for people to join in because what I'm looking for is just companionship. I'm looking for people to come and join. Please do come join in. Please do come join in. Please do come join in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. I'm inviting everyone from the corners of the universe. Welcome. Today is, let me just check the day. Sometimes I get carried away. Oh, today is Wednesday. We are already midweek, and we are happy about that. Today is Wednesday. It is Wednesday today, the 10th of December. Wednesday, the 10th of December, which is really good. We are counting down to Christmas. So let me just see how many days left before we head into Christmas. There are just, oh dear, only 15 days left for us to go into Christmas. So welcome everybody, welcome to the live stream. I'll just wait and see if anyone has time to come and join the live stream. Welcome everybody. Feel free to join in. We are going to have a wonderful discussion today, and hopefully we are going to have a wonderful time. So if we have some minutes to spare, you can always join in and we can carry on with our interesting conversation. It's really good to have a conversation. Some people might call it maybe, I don't know if it's a table conference, or I don't know if some people might call it, we are having a dialogue. I don't know. So just feel free to join in the discussion. Now it's just a discussion where we are going to talk about things, in our day-to-day lives. We are going to talk about things in our day-to-day lives and things which we are familiar to. And oh, how happy I am. We have Shamzil Miandat. Hello, Shamzil. Your name is beautiful. Shazil. It's Shazil Miandat. Shazil Miandat. Hello, Shazil Miandat. I welcome you with open arms. Feel free to join in. The guests are always welcomed, and I'm happy to have you here today. Feel free to join in the conversation. As you come in, you can tell us where you are joining from, and we can always know, it's good to know where people are joining from. So welcome, Shamzil. How was your day, Shamzil, today? And if you don't mind, you can always, like I said, tell us where you are joining from. We also have a Fizzy. Hello, Fizzy. Fizzy is here today. And hello, Fizzy. How are you today? And welcome to the live stream. Feel free to join in. So, Fizzy, Shazil and Dad said hi. Fiz Viara said hi. And we also have Abdullah Odiro. Oh, hello, Abdullah. Abdullah said, hello from Uzbekistan. Hello, Abdullah. Lovely to have you here. I remember that name. I think you once paid me a visit. So, hello, Abdullah. Odrov. Abdullah Odrov. Hello, Abdullah. How are you doing today? It's always a pleasure to have you in the live stream. I hope all is well with everybody joining in the live stream. And I'm really, like honored to have people coming to join in. Oh, imagine Abdullah is from Uzbekistan. Oh, I think that's a country. He once told me it's in Asia. So welcome, welcome. And how is the weather in Uzbekistan? How is the weather? It's Uzbekistan. How is the weather there? I hope the weather is settled. Like here where I am, the weather is it is settled. It's just that it's cold and there are showers here and there. But it's like stable at the moment. But cold, cold, cold. So we are just wrapping ourselves up, because, we don't want this cold to affect us. We also have Anastasia Canes. Hello, Anastasia Canes. I think she's saying hello. Hello, how are you doing, Anastasia Canes? How are you doing today? I hope you had a wonderful day. Because here it is like 6 minutes past 8 in the night or in the evening or early night. So I wonder what time you have over there, like in Uzbekistan and the other people in the live stream. So Abdullah is saying, today weather is rainy. Oh, it's rainy. So it's the time you have your rains as well. Here it rains, we are in winter and it's raining. But we expect the rains to come back again in summer. But last summer it was a bit tricky. The rains didn't, there wasn't much rain last summer. So hopefully in 2026 we might have good rains. So we are happy today because, we have people joining in. Guys, as you join in, just tap the screen. When you tap the screen, it's a sign that, oh, you like this live stream. So I'll be very happy if you tap the screen. So today is another beautiful day with a beautiful audience joining in, which is awesome. So I can start by, we also have someone coming in. It's James. James K9V9, yes. Oh, hello, James. James says, hi, I've been on holiday. Yeah, I remember you, James. Where did you go on holiday? Where did you go, James? Where did you go? So feel free to join in. Feel free to join in. We are really happy to have people joining in the live stream. And that shows that we just want to have a good time. It's good time every time at Mary Z is Recipes. So I can introduce myself to those who are new to the channel. My name is Mary Z is Recipes. I'm an individual who just likes cooking, and I also I like gardening. I also like watching films, and I also listen to music sometimes. And the other time, I like to sell small things. Oh, James is saying he went to Turkey. Oh, that's really lovely. How was the weather in Turkey, and how was the holiday in general? Did you have a good time, or you were longing to come back home? So how was your holiday in Turkey? Oh, I would love to visit Turkey, one day, you never know. I might visit Turkey as well, because most people go there on holiday, which is really amazing. So I hope your holiday was superb, and you enjoyed yourself there. Usually, if the weather is good, you will just enjoy the holiday. So people sometimes flock to warm countries when like it's cold. They like summertime. People go to warm countries for holiday. James said, "Ate the best, had the best of best all day." Oh, that is lovely to hear. So James had a wonderful time in Turkey and he enjoyed his holiday. That's what we want to hear. So guys, tell us where you are joining from. Tell us where you are connecting from. And as you come in, you are free to tell us where you are connecting from. And so that we have an idea whether you are in Asia, whether you are in Africa, whether you are in North America, whether you are in South America, whether you are in Europe, or whether you are in Asia and Australia and so on. So Misty Abdullah says, where are you from? I am speaking from the United Kingdom. So that's where I am. So I'm really happy to have you in the live stream. So guys, tell us about your hobbies. I've told you mine, that I like cooking, I like gardening, and I like, what else do I like? I like music and watching films, sometimes, not always. And I also like to sell little things. I always say the little things I like to sell are, maybe if I have a little vase, I can sell a little vase. If I have maybe like some beads, some bangles, I can sell that. I love to sell such things, but not very expensive. Sometimes I can sell something for like only £1 or $2. So that's what I love to do. So we want to have a wonderful day today, and I'm seeing people are not telling us their hobbies. Do you mind telling us your hobbies so that we know, we just know what you like doing. So and also those with channels, you can always tell us that, oh, I have a channel. I think uh, I think Shamzil. I think Shamzil has a channel, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell me, Shamzil, if you have a YouTube channel, so that we just know? And Fizi, do you have a YouTube channel? Or if you have it, you can just tell us that you have one. You just say, I have one. Just say, I have one. So I can start by saying, I just want to thank the subscribers, everybody who has subscribed to my channel. And I'm here to say thank you so much. It is always nice to give you to express your gratitude, to say thank you to people who do good to you. So those who have already subscribed to my channel, they have done extremely a good favor. It's like a favor, to me. So I'm taking this opportunity to say thank you ever so much for subscribing to my channel. And to go on further, furthermore, that's what we should say. Furthermore, I would just like to urge those who haven't subscribed to the channel to subscribe to my channel. My name is Mary Z Easy Recipes. It's quite an easy name to remember. Mary Z with a Z. Mary Z Easy Recipes. So if you haven't subscribed, I just like ask you like amicably. Is that what we say? I don't know. Maybe the terms, some of these terms, they really are a bit tricky. So is it asking amicably, or is it asking how? How am I asking? I wonder. So I'm just saying, if you can and if you have the time to subscribe, that will be a beautiful gesture. We call them gestures if you do that. So please guys, do remember to subscribe to the channel. And once you get to this channel, you might wonder, oh, now I've subscribed. So what's next? So when you subscribe, you are always free and you are always welcome to watch the videos which you find under the name Mary Z Easy Recipes. So you go there, you'll see some videos there, loads and loads of them. I've done loads of videos. It's unbelievable. So I have loads and loads of videos. So you can watch those videos. And if you like them as you watch, you can just say, oh, this video is really impressive. Or you can just put a little emoji there, just as a way of saying, oh, you have watched the video and you like the video. And the other thing you can do is you can always go to the short section. There are a lot of shorts, all content creators, most of them, they do like shorts. So you can always like click on the type topic or the section. It's a section which says shorts. When you go to the channel, then when you go there, you'll be amazed by the loads and loads and loads of shorts there. Then you can always watch them as well. This is another way you can help, like promote. It's all about helping to promote the channel. So I urge you to do that. The long videos are also there. Long videos. The long videos, those are mostly there. I do like cooking. And I can't wait for summer to come, because when summer comes, I love to do like, going outdoors and seeing what is going out there, what is happening out there, especially in terms of like going to the garden and see what is happening. And sometimes I do involve myself in gardening, which I really love. So that's me. That's how I can introduce myself to the people. So let's just read the people who are in the channel, in the platform at the moment. We have sorry, the phone sometimes plays tricks. We have Kai Davis. Oh, it's Kai. Kai Davis. How are you, Kai Davis? It's a pleasure to have you in the live stream. Hope everything is good with you. So, Kai Davis, I don't know if you have a channel. Yeah, if you have a channel, people in the live stream can always check on you and visit your platform or your channel and see what's happening there. Yeah, like yesterday, I was saying, everyone who is a content creator, I really admire everybody. Everyone they have their own taste, and everyone, I've seen lots of creativity in loads of videos. People are really doing great, on the YouTube platform. That's why I love the YouTube platform. And when I visit the content creators, I always, I always learn new things, I always learn new things. We also have Easy. It's Alawi. Oh, that's a beautiful name. It says it's Alawi. Let's see what he's saying. He's saying, I'm in that. What are you saying? That's so funny. What are you saying? It's Alawi. It's Alawi says, I am in that. Ah. Oh. Which kind of suit? Can you explain further? Yeah. So welcome. It's Alawi to the live stream. I didn't really get the gist of what you are saying. You are saying I'm in that paternity suit. You can have a baby in paternity suit. Oh, I can't figure out what you are trying to say. Maybe if you can like explain further. I can't get what you're saying. We also have black, black, black rookie. Oh, that's a good name. Black rookie is giving us some assumptions. He's saying, you look like you eat. I don't even eat what you are saying. I don't know. It's now about 2 years. I haven't eaten that. I don't really eat that, what Blake is saying. Blake Rook is saying, you don't say the E in the rookie. Oh, rook. Oh, rook. Okay, I get it. When it comes to names, it's sometimes very hard to pronounce the name in the way the owner likes the name to be pronounced, you know. So just bear with us because sometimes we won't be familiar with those names, but we'll try our best to explain not to explain the name. I can't explain names. To pronounce the names in the way, you know, our friends like us to pronounce. So I'm learning. So Black Rook, oh, it's a rook, okay, rook, Black Rook. Black Rook says, it's Viking. Well, the Vikings, it's Viking. Oh, I don't know where Viking is coming from, but it's that's fine. That's fine. But you need to explain to us what you mean by it's Viking. Is it Viking language or what? Black Rookie. Anyway, we should have a laugh one, you know, at times. You know, it's nice to have a laugh. And the name Rookie is, oh, it's Viking. Oh, I get what you mean. Okay, I get what you mean. So it's a Viking name, Rook, Rook, Rook. All right. So can you tell us where you are connecting from? Anyone in the live stream? We know Shazil is connecting from, James is connecting from Turkey. Oh, Rookie, Black Rookie is connecting from Wales. Wow, I love Wales. All the way from Wales. That's really beautiful. So, how is Wales there? It's always cold, I think. That's what we hear on the weather report. How are the temperatures at the moment? Black Rookie, Black Rook, Black Rook. How are the temperatures in Wales at the moment? Here, I think the temperature today was about 12 degrees or 13 degrees. How about there in Wales? A Black Rookie said, yeah, it's cold. Yeah, I know it's cold nowadays. And we have another visitor coming in. It's Joey, dash 67. Hello, Joey, 67. It's lovely to have you in the live stream. And how are you doing? I hope everything is good with you. And how was your day? So Joy said, I just joined. Wow, thank you so much, Joy, for joining. So guys, as you come in, consider subscribing to Mary Z's recipes. And consider also, you know, like when you have free time, just check out on the lady, you know. You always should check out on the lady. I mean, you always should go to her channel and see what you can see then, you know, just watching, you know, when you are tired of doing what you love to do, you can always come to the platform. Joy said good is good, and Joy said I subscribe. Wow, thank you ever so much, Joy, for subscribing. I really appreciate you for doing that. I wonder, do you have a channel, Joy in 67? Do you have a channel? If you have, just say yes or no. Tell me, do you have a channel? You can just say yes or no. So that I know, you know. And so that other people know that you are a content creator. You know, we always want to, you know, to shout out other people because other people do shout us out, shout ours as well. Shout us as well. So Joy is saying yes. Oh, you do. That's awesome. So I will try to check you out, you know, after the live stream and see if I can also see what you're doing there. You know, like I'm saying, every content creator, no matter what they're doing, there's always something you learn from other people. So it is worthy visiting other people's platforms and see what they are doing, whether they are cooking, whether they are traveling. You know, some people are climbing mountains. I've seen someone going up the hills. And some people, what are they? They're going to the big cities like to New York or to London. You see, you know, even though you haven't been to New York, now you have an idea that, oh, that's where the thing is, the Statue of Liberty. You can see it on the platform. You know, people do show us. And some people, what do? They do dancing. I've seen people doing dancing on the YouTube platform. What else did I see? Before I came to the live stream, I was just watching a comedy, you know, so It is really interesting what people show us on the platform. So feel free to join in and feel free to tell us if you have a channel. It will be wonderful for us to know. So we are really happy today. The topic today is like the topic today is, we call it a cool topic. The one I'm going to to present today is just a cool topic. Joy said yes. He's saying he has a channel, and Joy said cool, meaning he's agreeing with what I'm saying, that we need to support each other as content creators, and we need always to check on each other. That's how we grow. And yeah, unless maybe, I don't know what happens when someone is like, someone has like 2 billion subscribers. I think those with millions of subscribers, they are now we call them the CEOs, I think, because it will be hard for them maybe to track everybody, like, oh, this one is in my community. So unless they maybe they have some people, obviously they will have some people who work with them. So maybe in that case they might, oh, let me check on this one, let me check on this one. But otherwise, for us who are still growing, we are just like growing. We need always to check on each other, to support each other, to watch each other's videos, and to leave some comments. That makes us grow. Because all we need is grow. So it's a beautiful day today, and we are happy. We have people from Wales. Oh, I love when people, from other countries turn up for a live stream, and someone from Turkey and someone from Uzbekistan. Yeah, Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan. So that is awesome. So you can always tell us where you are coming from, and tell us where you are, which city you are joining from. So today, we don't want to, we are going to talk about something which is really special, something special. I think the topic I said, positive thinking, positive thoughts are powerful. Positivity. Oh, Joey said he's from England. Oh, that's beautiful, Joey. You are from England. Ah, that's nice. That's good to know. Yeah. So, we have another joining in. It's Cousin Vlogs. Zozo. So, did I pronounce it properly? Cousin Vlogs. Zozo. Whoa, that's beautiful. So welcome, Cousin Vlogs Zozo. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, and how was your day? Did you have a good day? And I'm happy to have you in the live stream. Feel free to join in the conversation, and feel free to tell us. It's the same. So cousin is also from England, and he's saying hi, and she's saying hi. Cousin, just tell us if you have a channel so that we know. Do you have a channel, Cousin Vlogs Zoxo? Cousin Vlogs Zoxo. Do you have a channel? Zoxo. Oh, she has. Oh, that's beautiful. So we have today we have lots of content creators, which is really amazing. Oh, it's nice to know you, and feel free, and you are welcome in the live stream. And yeah, and sometimes what you can do is, if you like, you can check out on me. You can just visit my channel and maybe watch a video, and maybe watch anything there. And when you leave a comment, then that will be easier for me just to go back and check on you as well. So I will check out on you, and yeah, cousin Logo is saying, can you subscribe? Yeah, I'll go and check your videos and then see what's happening there. That's how we come to know each other. We start from scratch. What we mean by scratch is we start by watching other people's videos. Then from there, when we like the videos, we even if we usually leave comments, to show that we have been watching to see what the other people are doing. Then from there, that's the scratch I am talking about. Starting from scratch, starting from watching what other people are doing. So we get to know you and we get to know your skills. Oh, people have skills, I tell you. People have skills, some skills which I see on the YouTube platform are amazing. Joey said, I have to go to bed. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as long as, you have managed to come, which is fine. So if it's bedtime, we need to respect bedtime because bedtime is special. And like people who are here, like when I was like screening this live stream, I know people who are here, it said, is it for kids? Then I said, no, it's for adults. So obviously people who are here, they are free to, they are adults. So, like adults need about 6 to 7 hours of sleep. So if your time is up for sleep, that's fine. Cousin said, where do you live? I am in the United Kingdom. And yeah, that's where I am. So we are happy today, and I was now going to the topic. We have an interesting topic today. The topic is but I have explained already that that I've explained that when I was like setting the live stream, I was, there's a part which says, is this live stream for kids? Then I always say, no, it's not for kids. Because what I talk about in this live stream is mainly to do with adults. So I hope everybody understands that. So today, our topic is positive thoughts are powerful. Positive thoughts are powerful. So you might wonder, oh, what is this lady going to talk about? I'm just going to talk about, what we think, thinking, the thinking process, what happens in our brains, that's what I'm going to talk about. But this thinking process, these positive thoughts are sort of like engineered by something, they are sort of what we think is always engineered by something. There will be something going on, or someone says something, then we build positive thoughts. So before we go to the main idea what I'm going to talk about today, the main thing is we are going to focus on what are known as sayings. Sayings are, for example, sayings like this saying which most people say most of the time. You hear people saying, oh, it's not the end of the world. You hear people saying that. That's a saying. And some of these sayings are like, they're like just colloquial. Colloquial means they're just like they're said in a slang way. And some of the sayings are like literature. They have a weight in them. They're just like literature. They have a heavy meaning in them. And those sayings which are like literature, which maybe you can even, if you were to read a modern literature book or an old literature book, you might find these sayings in those books. And some of these sayings usually, they are usually written by famous people. Famous people are always, they're always thinking of things to say or to give to the public, famous people. So some of these sayings, which I'm going to give to you today, are from famous people. But these sayings, or these like, they are there to help us to get motivated, to help us to have like positive thoughts. These sayings help us to be inspired. So they are called inspirational quotes. Inspirational, meaning they move us to do the good things or to consider doing good things. They try to help our thoughts to move in a certain direction, which is like positive. We all of us, I think most of us, we like to have like positivity. People say, oh, we need positivity. Yeah, I've heard people saying that we need to be positive most of the time. Even if we are facing challenges, we need to be positive. When challenges come, there are lots of challenges. And like sometimes, for example, as for me, sometimes I might have like challenges. Like today one challenge, tomorrow another challenge, and the other day another challenge. Challenges are always there, in our lifetime. So day to day living, we meet challenges. But the thing is, this is from like psychologists, the people who study people, the people who study human behavior. They also believe, they are saying that sometimes you need inspiration from other people so that you try. It's all about trying to have positive thinking. If despite challenges, we must try to have positive thinking. So which challenges can we meet in our day-to-day? Oh, there's lots of challenges. Challenges pertaining to the family affairs. Family affairs, there are challenges. At the workplace, there are challenges. Where else? In the public domain, people meet challenges. I've seen like the public domain. Oh my dear. Sometimes it's people meet challenges, like they air them on the public domain. And you see people exchanging some words in the public domain. So those are challenges. So you need to know how to go about the challenges. We have a new guest in the house. That's Hobner. Hobner Ket. Hobner Let. Oh, I hope I pronounced your name properly. So welcome, Hope Nair Ecklet. Yeah, Hope Nair Ecklet. Hello, Hope Nair Ecklet. How are you doing today? I hope everything is good with you. So, Hope Nair, can you tell me, do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have a YouTube channel? Ecklet. If you have, just say yes. If you don't have, just say no. Hope No Eklot is saying hi. And if you don't mind, can you tell us where you are connecting from? Today we are very lucky. We have had people from Wales, Turkey, Uzbekistan, and some from United Kingdom. Oh, that's really amazing. And that's how lucky some people are, like me. I had all those people, imagine, from all those beautiful countries. That is really amazing. So sometimes you see, luck just comes when you are not expected. Because when I said I want to go to host a live stream, because my topic is about positivity, positive thoughts. So I said, oh, today I think I'm going to have internationals. So welcome the internationals to the live stream. I feel so honored. So Hope Cut is saying hi. So let's go on with while we wait for Hope to tell us, maybe he wants to tell us where he's connecting from. If you don't want to tell us, that's fine, Hope Cut. And tell us if you have a channel so that we can, know each other, Because all we are looking for is positivity. Positive thoughts are powerful. It's like when you look forward, oh, I'm looking forward to visit Mary Z Easy Recipes channel. That's a positive thought. So when you visit the channel, like you do, like whatever. We already said you subscribe. What else do you do? You watch a video. What else do you do? You leave some comments. What else do you do? If you find an interesting video, you can always forward it to someone else. So that's what we mean by positivity. So I said, oh, when I host a live stream today, I think I'm going to have the best of all times. And I know that is what is happening. I'm having the best of all times. And I'm really happy because people are just free and happy and are joining in the live stream, which is extremely beautiful. So let's go back to our topic today. We are saying positive thoughts are powerful. And human beings are really amazing. Human beings are really amazing. you know I don't want to say you can't say human beings are funny. That's not positive. You should say human beings are amazing, or human beings are special, or human beings are one of a kind. They are spectacular, amazing. Human beings are wonderful. And human beings are just like a fantasy. So what I mean is, we have this brain of ours. It is the one which help us with the thinking. So sometimes we need to I think we can always guide our brain somehow. I don't know how it happens, but you can always say, oh, I don't want to think about this thing. Then you choose what you want to think about. Sometimes we say we have control over our thoughts. That's why this idea that positive thoughts, if you think positive thoughts. For example, now when I'm sitting here, if I just focus on positive things, like, oh, it is really, although it's cold, but I can manage to go out to the bus stop and take a bus to the city. And you say, oh, I'll manage because I'll be wearing this warm coat. So that's a positive things. Or you say, oh, I still have to do my homework. So if I get home, I know when I finish just having a dinner, then I'll be able to take my laptop and do my typing. You are filling your brain with positivity, which is a good thing to do. So always let's try to fill our brains with positive thoughts. I'm saying we need to try. It's just trying despite challenges. I might have, like when I'm in the house, maybe I might say, oh, I might have a challenge. Maybe there's no like some milk in the house, or maybe the bath soap has run out. But would I just start by saying, oh, why has it happened? I need to be positive that, oh, it is finished. So what should I do? I need to let me go to the city and buy this stuff. Just we should try every time, despite challenges, to have positive thoughts in our minds. So the main thing here again today is, in order to have positive thoughts, sometimes we have some sayings. People have written some sayings, like what I've said, that famous people have written some sayings. And we also have some sayings which go around in the community, or sayings which go around among us people. For example, like, we know that people usually say, it's not the end of the world. It's like, I take it positive, because people usually like to say that when they say it's not the end of the world. It usually is said when someone attempts to do something. Maybe, for example, Mary Z attempts maybe to bake a cake, and you have people waiting to have this cake. Then then something goes wrong, in the recipe. Maybe the cake, doesn't rise as you expected it to be. So the members of the family will say, "Oh, that's the cake. How did it go?" Then you just start maybe to say, "Oh dear, I think I missed the amount of sugar. Maybe you put loads of sugar in the recipe." Then the members of the world say, "Oh, we know that can happen. It's not the end of the world." So that's saying people usually say it, just a way of motivating when people meet challenges, or when people like fail some attempts. People will come, friends and family, and even the like from the community will say, "Oh, it's not the end of the world. There's always another time to try to do the same thing." For example, if you I can give examples of instances which maybe might make you feel, oh, not good after you attempt and you don't succeed. Like if you go for a driving test, sometimes maybe you're going for the fourth time and you don't succeed. Then you just say, "Oh, it's not the end of the world. I'll come back again in a few months and give another go." Even if you do your exams and maybe you get maybe a D, or you didn't get a C, so you just say, "Oh, it's okay for now. It's not the end of the world. I'll give it another attempt." So that's the beauty of these sayings. So it's, or sometimes we take them like they are nothing. Sayings are really good for us. They motivate us. They help us to take action. Sayings help us to work hard. And sayings do help us to persevere, to keep on trying. Perseverance, keep on trying. So these sayings are really good for us. Yeah. It's only sometimes nowadays people are not really concerned about sayings. So that's why I'm just saying, I think we need to be concerned about sayings and just try to look for sayings. They will just like motivate us. So we like the sayings. I like the sayings because they motivate me when I do some work, and they motivate me in life, as in general lifestyles, or life situations, or when I meet some challenges. And there's also people are fond of saying, "There is always a time." It's another, like, it's just a general saying. People say, "Oh, there's always a time." It's similar to that one which says it's not the end of the world, meaning if you meet a challenge today and you don't succeed in what you are trying to do, then you should, in your mind, you should say, "Oh, there's always a time." It means you are going to try again, trying again. And some people also like this saying. You hear people saying, "Oh, life is too short. Life is too short." That saying, I always hear people saying that life is too short. I don't know what they really mean, but I find it really interesting. Oh, we have Maria Kura Larry. Hello, Maria. How are you doing? And nice to have you back. I think I've seen you before. Nice to have you back in the live stream. Feel free to tell us where you are connecting from, and feel free to say whatever sentiments you have, and you are welcome. And remember, it's Mary Z is Recipes, and I really love to have you in the live stream. I hope everything is well with you, Maria. So that's what we are saying. I was saying the sayings, they are sort of like, you know, they inspire us. When we have these sayings, most of the sayings, they are positive. They help us to have positive thoughts. The sayings help us to have positive thoughts, because positive thoughts are powerful to us. They help us to keep on going. They help us to take action, and they help us to work hard, and they help us to persevere where there are challenges. We keep on persevering. It's like, I have heard someone saying she joined like the YouTube channel like 5 years ago, And up till now, that friend of mine is still like trying to get, monetized. Is it monetized? So people do persevere. They have positivity in them. They keep on going. They keep on like uploading videos. They keep on joining other people in various platforms, because people have perseverance and they have positivity in them. So positive thoughts are powerful. They make us, keep on moving. They make us keep on moving. We are not surrendering. We never surrender. We keep on going. We have another guest in the house. That's Dogs Discussions. Oh, hello, Dogs Discussions. I love your name, Dogs Discussions. It's beautiful. And Dogs Discussions is saying hi. Maria says, I got to go sleep. I'll be here next live. Yeah, I'm here tomorrow, hopefully, Maria. Thank you so much for popping over to support me. That is really beautiful. That's awesome. So we are welcoming Dogs Discussions, and if you don't mind those Dogs Discussions, just tell us yes or no if you have a channel. Dogs Discussions. Just tell us if you have a channel so that we can always check on you. And the thing is, it's all about supporting. Oh, she said he has a channel. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so we can always if you have time, if you come to my channel, you can connect there, then I can always return. There's always reciprocal movements. And those discussions say, sleep well, Maria. Yeah, sleep well, Maria. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks, Maria, for coming. And Doc's discussion is also saying, sleep well, Maria, which is beautiful. So we are happy today. We continue with our subject for today. And those with channels, I just encourage so that we check each other and we connect with each other. And yeah, always visit your when you are on the YouTube platform. We are like family. We are like friends. We are friends, obviously, and we are like family. So when we connect to each other, there's a bond, which is formed when we connect to each other. So the topic today is positive thoughts are powerful. So every time in our lifetime, we must try just to have positive thoughts, even beneath the challenges. Let's just say, oh, it has happened. So what can we do? To try. It's not easy to have positive thoughts, but we need to try. It helps us if we try. It doesn't matter that, if something like uh, if something challenging happens, we know it's challenging, but amidst those challenges, we must try to have positive thoughts, amidst the challenges. So we are saying, someone would say, we keep on going to just the general. I'm just giving you a few general sayings, and then we'll go to the sayings later on of the famous people. I have found out, I've picked out from the public domain. I've picked up like a few sayings from famous people. I just picked the shorter ones, because I didn't want to pick the long ones. The long ones maybe are hard to to follow through. So these are the ones I'm saying now are just general ones which we normally hear, and someone will say, "Oh, one good turn deserves another." It's a positive thing when it says, "Oh, one good turn deserves another." People say that like in a friendly way. It's like when someone, uh, maybe 2 years ago, maybe your neighbor, maybe it's now after a long time, like 2 years ago, a long time ago, you were like in a challenging situation, and your neighbor came to rescue to rescue you. Maybe your neighbor gave you something. Maybe your neighbor gave you like a monetary, a monetary like a present or anything, helpful for to you. Then maybe after some time, maybe your neighbor, you are friendly to your neighbor. Maybe your neighbor is in a sort of similar, circumstance, and she needs help or he needs help. So you go there and try to help your neighbor with what you have. Then your neighbor will say, "Oh," then you who is giving your neighbor, you will say, "Oh, I've come to do this to you." Then you say, "One good deserves another." Then your neighbor will wonder, "Oh, where is that coming from?" Then you say, "Oh, do you remember in 2015, I got stuck with the car and you were able to help me, maybe you needed some money to fix the car," something like that. So those are just the common, we hear these sayings, among the public, from day to day, and some people love this other saying, which says, it's just a positive saying. It says, forever young, forever young. If we hear that saying, when people say forever young, we just imagine ourselves, oh, we are not going to be, we are still going to be young. Even if we are like 1 or 2 years old, we're still going to be young. It's like a positive thing, when someone says, oh, forever young, which is really, helps us just to keep on going, despite, even if the years have gone. When people say, oh, forever young, people do say that when they're having like this, they're just having a discussion, a dialogue, and so on. And other saying which people say is, it's just like a phrase. These are just like phrase. Some people say, oh, that's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. It just means that we always should do to others what they do to us. Like, for example, if you look at on the YouTube platform, we have people whom we call maybe our community, or we have people who have channels, and you also you visit their channels and they visit your channel. So we can say that's what friends are for. We always liaise with each other. We always connect with each other. We always help out each other. So that's what that saying refers to. And there's also another saying which I picked, which says, Doc's discussion said, lead by example. That's a good saying. Yeah, that is the other one. Yeah. People always say, oh, you need to lead by example. Or you say, oh, your father leads by example. It means you maybe you're a member of the family. If it's a member of the, he leads by the example. Or you need to lead by example. You are encouraging someone to do good, so that maybe the siblings will also do good. Or you're encouraging maybe the parents, they always lead by example. They wake up early in the morning, like what parents do. Usually most parents, they would like wake up early in the morning and they start tidying up the parents. And after they tied up their, they make their beds, they tied up their bedrooms, and then they go to the kitchen, they put the dishes away, and when the children see that, that's what the children, the people say, oh, he leads by example. Well, thank you so much, Doc's discussion, for bringing that one. Yeah, it is a really good saying as well. Doc's discussion said, sometimes friends or family are disappointing, so you lead by example. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you have to try. Oh, see what I'm doing. Now I've come from work and I'm now in the kitchen cooking, and then the the children, will say, oh, mom is cooking again for us, and they'll be like doing their own thing. But later on, they might stand up and go to the kitchen as well and join in the mom who is cooking. And they'll say, oh, can I do the dishes? So that is a good thing to lead especially the youngsters by example, or the other family members by example. You do the good things so that other people see your good things you're doing and they follow suit. That is also common. People say that. And other one is, some people say, oh, I need to try to ride a bicycle. Then the other person say, oh, I'm scared. I never want to try riding a bicycle. Then you can say to them, oh, there's no harm in trying. People do that as well when there's like a new food which is introduced in the family. And maybe the family member said, oh, we don't eat that. We don't eat that. That's not for us. Then maybe the parents, because they are mature, they will say, oh, try it. There's no harm in trying. Or even some people say, oh, I don't like that shower gel. I think the smell is not good for me. Then maybe the parents or the other siblings said, oh, there's no harm in trying. Try it. You will find that it is lovely. It is good. So those sayings, they just are there to motivate us, to encourage us, to encourage the family members, to encourage your friends and family. The main thing here is those little words people say, they like make us have positive thoughts, and they make us have, they inspire us and they motivate us. Those little words, they make us have like positivity in life, in work, even at workplaces. People usually say things to each other as a way of motivating. Uh, and some people will say, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Imagine you are in a tunnel, and when you enter a tunnel, it is dark in the tunnel. But as you go out, you are nearly towards coming out of the tunnel. You will see the light. So people always say, oh, there is light in the tunnel. And Doc's discussion said, visit someone who is alone. Yeah, visit someone who is alone. Yeah, that's also a very good idea, that one as well. So with the light, there's light at the end of the tunnel. It is just a way of motivating someone. It's like, as you start, maybe you're beginning a new course, you find it really hard. You sort of find it challenging. We don't usually use the word hard because we want to motivate people. So we say the work is challenging. So when something is challenging, initially it's like, oh, it is challenging. But then maybe your siblings or your next of kin will say, oh, don't worry, there's light at the end of the tunnel. It means keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. You will get there. You will get there one day. Oh, we have a friend coming in. That is black people. The black people are Israelites of God. And welcome, Black. Welcome, welcome. And Black is saying, Mary Z is receives good evening and many blessings. Good evening to you as well, Black. I hope you had a wonderful day today. And it's 9 o'clock here. So what time is it in the US? Let me see. It's 9 here. I think you're around 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I think 5 o'clock, yeah. So it's nice to have you here, Black, and feel free to join in the conversation. Yeah, that was I nearly gave a wrong guess. It's 4 o'clock in the USA. So here it's 9 o'clock in the night. We only have 3 hours to go to midnight, and soon we will be in a slumber. So you still have time to have your dinner. Oh my God. I've already had my dinner. I had a quick dinner. So we are happy to have black people in the house. Yeah, it's black people in the house. Thank you so much for turning up for the live stream. So feel free to check on each other and feel free to tell us, anything special, anything like anything sentiment, any sentiments. You are welcome. So, Black, today we are talking about positive thoughts. The topic says positive thoughts are powerful because positive thoughts, if we have positive, whatever situation we are in, they are powerful. They help us to keep on going. They help us to just to to keep on working hard and to try and find solutions for challenges. If we have positive thoughts, we will try to find solutions for challenges because challenges are always there. So Black People is saying hello everyone, and we are happy to have you here. And just feel at home. Feel at home. So I was saying, and some people would say there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just a way of motivating, motivating, encouraging us. And so that we keep on going, so that we keep on doing good things, so that we keep on, having wonderful like achievements and so on. So that's the importance of sayings. Sayings are really good. They are just words which are there to encourage us so that we try to accomplish our mission. You know, there was a film which was called Mission Impossible. Ours is Mission Possible. We try to accomplish a mission which is possible. Mission possible. So we need encouragement so that we keep on moving forward. We keep on moving forward. I was saying earlier on, my friend has been having a YouTube channel for like 5 years now. But she keeps on going. She's not giving up. We are not giving up. Even myself, I just want to try and keep on going. I'm not going to give up because all I need is just some words to motivate, words of motivation, and these words of motivation, they are all over. If you read books, people are always giving us words of motivation. If you go even on the public domain, you see lots of words of motivation. And some famous people, like the celebrities, celebrities of long back, of yesteryear, and celebrities of nowadays, they are always just keep on trying to write some motivational, words. And some say, oh, they have motivational like speeches. So that's the importance of words, the importance of sayings. Words go a long way. They help us to, these sayings, they help us to keep on going, keep on going. So the essence in all these words is that the words, the sayings, they want us to keep motivated, and they want us to believe in ourselves. If you believe in yourself, it means you say, oh, even though this is like challenging, I'm just keep on trying to do it. That's believing in yourself. Remember the first day, those who drive cars, the first day you entered in a car, oh my goodness. I also tried to drive a car. So I remember the first day I went, into the car, and it was my father who was trying to teach me how to drive a car. So what I still remember that day. I was thinking the car is heavy, because it was not like an electric car. It was just it was just like a mechanical car. Is it called a mechanical car? It wasn't electrical because it's long back. So as I went into this car, and it was not a large car. It was a Beetle. So when I went into this car, And when I sat on the seat, the driver said, I thought the car was heavy, and I would just grip on the steering wheel, like, yeah, the car is going this way. And I would think, oh, maybe I need to like do with lots of force to make it come back to the road. Not knowing, it's just take it easy. You just, what you need to do is just make sure you step on the on the clutch, and it's accelerator, and you release the clutch slowly, and you sort of balance the two, then the car would go. So as for me, the first days the car would just like jump, it was it sort of was jumping, from the start. So those were challenges. But if you believe in yourself, you say, okay, today I was jumping the car, but tomorrow I want to try and do what the instructor is telling me. Let me just relax and just gently do what the instructor is telling me, and you'll get there. So, some people say when you are like in a journey of like school or work, you start a new job. People say you are halfway there. It's a way of encouraging you that keep on going. Black people say it's hello, everybody, and Dog's discussion said hello, Black, and it's nice to greet each other. Hello, Black. And Sky Eric is here. Hello from Sky Eric. Sky Eric 861 YouTube. Hello, Sky Eric. It's nice to have you here. Feel free to join the live stream, and just remember to tap 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 the screen there. When you tap the screen, you are saying, oh, we are just appreciating Mary Z is recipes, who is hosting the live stream. So you need to tap. And another thing, when the live stream is over, you can always visit those people with oh, she has tapped. Sky said, I have tapped. Oh, thank you so much, Sky. That is really generous of you and kind of you. So when we finish the live stream, you can always say, oh, I think I remember this name. It's Mary Z's recipes. It's Dog's discussion. It's Black people, the Israelites of God. So you can always visit, these friends of ours and try to sub to their channels, subscribe, and when you watch a video, comment and share the video to your friends and family, which is awesome. So we are really happy today. We have content creators among us. Which is awesome. And so today we continue to discuss. I continue to to chat, to give what I think I should give to my friends and everybody in the live stream. So we are talking about sayings which help us to keep going. Sayings, words. Words are powerful. And words help us to have positive thoughts, words. If someone says to you, oh, that's beautiful. Oh, your video is amazing. Or someone says, oh my God, the way you have cooked that meal is from another world. So those words, are encouraging. They encourage us. That's why I think these YouTube people left a place where we can comment. Comments are really good. And some people put like something like a love hearts. They call them hearts. I'm still new on the channel, so I I nearly missed the name of the emojis. Some of the emojis, they like hearts. It's saying they appreciate what you are doing, and some of the images are like some hugs, and it's a way of appreciate. They means they have a deeper meaning. The meaning is that they are encouraging you, and people believe. They want to make you believe in yourself so that you keep going, never give up. Oh, we have my friend Mylen. Mylen is saying good morning. Oh, you are in the morning. And Mylen is from Philippines. The Philippines. Hello, Mylen. And she is from the Philippines. It's nice to have you in the live stream, Mylen. It's Mylen PH. You are welcome to the live stream all the way, imagine, from the Philippines. That is awesome. That is beautiful. And Sky Eric is saying, hello, Mylen PH. And Mylen had said hello to everybody. He said hi to everyone, which is awesome. So we're saying, let's keep on going. We need some good words to encourage us. You know, we need beautiful words to encourage us so that we keep on going. Whether it's work, whether it's like a YouTube channel, or whether it's like a business you're having, you need to keep on going. You need encouragement, and people should say it's amazing the way your shop look like. It's so neat, and the shelves, the clothes are packed like in an immaculate way, and I've never seen such an amazing shop. So words motivate us. And someone will say, oh my God, he is so wonderful in how he sings, you know, if you're a singer. And I've heard her singing in the church. The voice is like an angel, you know. So words like amazing, wonderful, fantastic. You know, the way he cooked that leg of lamb, it was fantastic. And the recipe used to cook to bake or to roast the turkey, the result was excellent. So such words. And then also say, oh, her channel is outstanding. That lady is able to, you know, to show us how she's traveling. She's been to the Amazon. She's been to where else can people go? She showed us, you know, where the Stonehenge is. She showed us the Statue of Liberty. Oh my God, that lady, her journeys around the world are outstanding. And recently, she has shown us the Alps, you know. So those words, when the person hears the words like outstanding, excellent, fantastic, wonderful, amazing, the person will have positive thoughts, and the person where these words are directed towards will be inspired, and the person will have positive thoughts, and they'll keep on doing more and more and more, you know. So that's the importance, the power of words, the power of sayings, you know. Sayings are really powerful. So now I'm going to tell you some of the sayings of the famous people. I've just picked a few from the public domain. So I'm going to tell you, I think I've picked about 6 of them. But these sayings are really powerful. You shall hear them. They are really powerful. And if you like, take note of them, take heed of them, and just have a think about them, they will, undoubtedly leave you motivated, inspired, and they will like encourage you. They like leave you like, happy. You are happy because, oh, for example, the first saying is about a man called Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. I think most people know about Martin Luther King Jr. from America, from the United States. And Martin Luther King, I picked one of his saying. He said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. So that's Martin Luther Jr. saying that, So what else can we ask him for? He just left this motivational saying that whatever situation you are, just keep on going. So this is the power of sayings. Martin Luther King Jr. I can just repeat it for the last time. He said, quoting, this is an exact quote from Martin Luther Jr. It's not my saying. It's from Martin Luther Jr. and, Martin Luther King. That's his name. Martin Luther King Jr. He said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. So these are words of encouragement. So when you have these words, like if you take Martin Luther's words, and just maybe keep them in your thoughts, and put them somewhere in your thoughts, then you will just, it will help somehow, in some ways to say, although I failed to do this exercise, or although I failed maybe to get a job maybe you want a job like maybe you want to work in the bank and you fail to get the job in the banking system, then what do? Maybe the banking system was you wanted to fly, but you can't fly. So you go to another job where you can, like you are running, you just find somewhere, They always say, find somewhere where you can fit, So don't give up. That's what Martin Luther was saying. We should never give up. Whatever challenges we have, we should try to keep on going. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. What beautiful words from this, what can I say about Martin Luther King? From this, man of extreme intelligence. So that was Martin Luther King. Now we go to the other saying. This one is a saying from a historian. I don't know if he was a historian or a great thinker. They used to call them great thinkers. These are the Greek people. The Greek, I think he was a Greek historian, and they were termed the great thinkers. And his name was Aristotle. I learned about this man long back in history. Aristotle. I think they were saying they were great thinkers of the Greek great thinkers. Let me just check what exactly he was, He was called Aristotle. There he is, Aristotle. They even have his picture on the public domain. They say Aristotle was an ancient Greek philosopher. He was a philosopher and polymath. I don't know what the meaning of polymath. His writings cover a broad range of subjects spanning from the natural science, philosophy, and so on. So he was a Greek philosopher, a philosopher. That's why I was saying in school they used to tell us that Aristotle was one of the great thinkers. He was a philosopher, someone who thinks. Say, how can we define human behavior? So he thinks and they think and think and think and think until they come up with some solutions. So Aristotle, it's long back when he left this this is saying. It's long back. They say it was between 384 to 322 BC. So he was a philosopher. from Greece, a Greek philosopher. So he was doing like, he was giving ideas, studying natural science, philosophy, linguistics, economics. He did nearly everything. Politics, psychology, and arts, So he is known as the one of the greatest philosophers. So what did Aristotle say? Aristotle, the great philosopher, he said, this is his saying. All this I've said, I'm going to give you 6 sayings. So I've given you one for Martin Luther. Now I'm giving you Aristotle said, it is during our darkest moments that we focus to see light. Wow, who doesn't like that saying? I find it really excellent and really intriguing, and I find it really helpful, because all we want is just to be encouraged in it, whether if we are like in challenging situations. So Aristotle said, it is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see light. So when you have challenges, we are presented with challenges, you need to say, okay, I have this challenge. So what can I do? Where can I seek help? Or who can come and help me? You shouldn't like say, oh, I am in my darkest moment. Let me just stay in my darkest moment. There is always help out there, which you can seek, so that you are sort of encouraged. All you'll be needing when you have darkest moments. Aristotle, it's long back. Imagine 300 and something BC, and Aristotle wrote this saying, said, it is during the darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. So it's a saying of encouraging, because these challenging things which we meet in our day-to-day life, they didn't begin in 2025. They have been there for many years. Everybody meets some challenges, and challenges are widespread, whether you are in Africa, whether in America, whether you are in Asia, in Australia, in Canada. We are always facing challenges. So we thank Aristotle. He said, it is during the darkest moments that we must focus to see light. So that is another beautiful saying which I thought, oh, let me just go and share with my friends. And Sky said, hello, Mylene. Yeah, PH. Let me go to the challenge, to saying number 3. Saying number 3 says, it was given by, this one is coming from the film, someone, I think, the man called Walt Disney. What did he actually do? Let me just quickly check about Walt Disney. Walt Disney. Yeah, there he is. So Walt Disney was an American animation film producer. There is his picture in the public domain. So Walt Disney, Walter, that was his name, Walter. Walter alias Disney was an American animator, film producer, voice actor, and entrepreneur, a pioneer of the American animation industry. He introduced several developments in the production of cartoons. As a film producer, he holds the record for the most Academy Awards won. He won 22 Academy Awards, and he had 59 nominations by an individual. Oh my God, I didn't know about that as well. He was presented with the Golden Globe Special Achievement Awards and an Emmy Award. Emmy, it's called Emmy Award. So you see, he was in film industry, and yeah, people also, oh, Walt Disney films, that's him, So Walt Disney left us another saying, which I found so fascinating as well. He said, quoting Walt Disney, he said, all our dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Wow, what is saying? All our dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So this is another motivational saying, he was motivating, that if we have a dream, we have a dream. Remember, if you have a dream, you can dream to become a doctor, a physician. You can dream to become a lawyer. You can dream to have your own business. You can dream to be a globe trotter. Some people love to trot the globe. You can dream to what else can you dream to do? You can dream to like have a business, a profession like a lawyer, a staff registered nurse, to name a few. So, what Disney was saying, he was saying, it is our dreams, all our dreams can come true if you have, if you have, if we have the courage to pursue them. So the main idea there is just to pursue. Pursuing, that's the thing which we need to do. That's the thing which is challenging. Oh, pursuing a dream. It's challenging. But what can we do? Walt is saying, keep on trying. Keep on trying. You will get there one day, So these are just sayings to motivate the public, to motivate us, so that when we have dreams, we try to, to pursue them. So that was Walt Disney. And we got another one. Another one. The name is Marilyn Monroe. So let me just check on Marilyn. Then I'll read this saying from Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. I can even picture her, very famous Marilyn Monroe. Let me see what she was doing, just to confirm. So Marilyn Monroe, so I was saying, famous people do leave some sayings for us. If you check out on famous people, most of them are leaving sayings for us, sayings which encourage us, to pursue our goals in life, Marilyn. Yeah, there she is. That's the lady, Marilyn Monroe. Wow, she was awesome. So Marilyn Monroe, that's her name. She was born in 1 June 1926. So they say Marilyn Monroe was an American actress and model. She was really hardworking actress and model. Oh my God, two things. Known for playing comic blonde bombshell characters, she became one of the most popular. She became one of the most popular, actor of the 1950s and early 1960s, as was an emblem of an era. She was a top-billed actress for a decade, and her films grossed around 200 million US dollars, equivalent to $2 billion in 2024. So she was born in 1926 up to 1962. Wow, 1962. So we know Marilyn Monroe, the famous actor and model. So what did Marilyn say? Let's hear her saying. She said, imperfection is barely madness. Sorry, let me read again. She said, imperfection is beauty. Don't worry. Imperfection is beauty. And then she went on to say, madness is genius. And then she said, and better to be absolutely boring. So that's what she said. I think she meant that if you are trying something, imperfection is beauty. So there's a sense of just try to do it, even though you want to say, oh, let me knit let me knit a cardigan for the baby, for the newly born baby, and you knit this cardigan like one arm is like longer than the other. It doesn't matter, because what you have done is you have tried. So she was talking about encouraging people. Don't worry about perfection. Try to do things, and the beauty is in you trying to do the things. It's not about perfection. But imagine Marilyn Monroe was like a beautiful, she was beautiful in structure and beautiful like in everything. But she was encouraging, and she was an actor and also, an actor and also a film a model. So imagine a lady of that stage, of that caliber. She gave us this saying that imperfection is beauty. Don't worry about, I need to, I need to, like, when you make something, like, for example, I always talk about, if you bake a cake and the cake is not like, is not risen to the size you were expecting. Don't worry. At least you have done something. If you make, maybe you make some chips at home, and the chips are like soggy. It doesn't matter. At least you have tried to do something. Or if I've talked about knitting. If you sew, say, oh, today I think I need to sew myself a skirt, and the skirt comes out like the waistline is a bit big and so on. Don't worry. Imperfection is beauty. Because what has entailed you to make that garment is the beauty of it. The attempts you have made to do whatever you have done, that's the beauty in it. So don't worry about being, perfect. And madness is a genius. Madness is genius. We have seen, for example, what can I say? There are some comedy, films which we will sometimes watch, and they do like funny things. So in those actions they are doing, there is like, acts of genius in that. So it's not only about being perfect. We should embrace trials we do. Even if you do a video and you think, oh, this video, I was trying to maybe to sing. People like singing. Maybe you do a singing video, and maybe your pitch is not that, it's not like, who can I give an example? You are trying to sing a song by maybe Celine Dion, or you are trying to sing a song by Whitney, or you are trying a Beyonce song, and your pitch goes the other way. It doesn't matter, because Marilyn said imperfection is beauty. The idea that you have tried is what is important. So these sayings are really good. I really have really fallen in love with these sayings. I really like them, and they are coming from people who were successful in whatever they were doing those days. And when she says madness is genius, I don't know where she got this idea that madness is genius. Madness is genius. Because sometimes there are people who do things like haphazardly, they're doing this. Sometimes, it's like like in the household, maybe there are some some members of the family, they just wake up and just do a quick cleaning, and then after that they are done with the cleaning, they're in the kitchen, they are quick, they do a quick breakfast. It's like they just do, they like on a marathon. So that's, I think that's it, also have that connotation. And sometimes, when they cook their meal, it's like if they are cooking like what else is usually cooked, maybe they're doing they are like doing preparing chicken breast. So with them, they just do quick. Sometimes they put it in air fryer, sometimes they just roast it there, sometimes they just put it in the oven, and within a few minutes, the dinner is ready. So it's like they're doing it, rushing. It doesn't matter. Let them do the rushing, that rushing way, because Marilyn said those actions which are like fast are good. They are fine. They are genius. It's better they do that rather than they just sit on the couch and maybe they don't come to help you. And yeah, we have seen me. I've seen like the husbands, the fathers of the family. Some fathers of the family, they're always on their knees, they're always on their feet, cooking, do sort of things, and they prepare meals, which is fine. And don't say, oh, no, daddy don't cook. Let them cook. They love doing it. And, because it's just a way of encouraging each other. So when the dads and they also join in the cooking, the children or the youngsters will follow suit, and everything will be, people will be happy with those, with people doing various chores in the house. And she also said, Madeline was saying, and better to be absolutely boring. It means you might find something not good for you, but at least the person is trying. So it's all about motivating, whether it's boring, but the person is trying. It is what we should embrace. It's what we should embrace. So let's go to another one again. We have another saying, and this saying is again from Walt Disney. Walt Disney said, Walt Disney said something. This saying, if you hear it, it's sort of hilarious, it's sort of like, it's sort of funny. So Walt Disney was encouraging us to sort of get started in whatever we want to do and to be motivated. He was encouraging us, and he was like pushing us to get going, to get on the go. Sky is saying, hello, Mylan. Oh, I read that one. So what did Jason say? So this is the last of the sayings among the 6 I've chosen. Walt Disney said, the best way to get started is to quit talking. The best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. I find it so funny. Quit talking and begin doing. I think I've been caught in that one, because I always, sometimes when I want to do things, I'll maybe say to to the members of the family, oh, I want to do this. I always talk, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this project, or I want to go to and buy this, or I don't have, maybe for example, of recent, I was talking about changing the kettle, even the kettle. Sometimes it has some lime scale. So the other day I was saying, oh, I need to change the kettle. It is now, when you switch it on, it doesn't like boil quickly, when you have like visitors coming, you have to wait for some minutes for the kettle to boil because it is locked with lime scale. So I always say, oh, I need to buy a new kettle. I need to buy. But when I go to the shops, I don't buy the kettle. So what did Walt Disney say? He said, the best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. So I said I am quoting this one because I love to I like it. So I like talking about stuff, and I don't do the action. So Walt Disney was saying, stop talking and begin doing the thing. So there are lots of examples where I have just, like talked about something, but I never do the thing. For example, I will give an example of the kettle. That is a recent example. You know, you say, oh, I need to buy this thing, and especially it is things to do with like appliances. We always like talk. Oh, we want to buy this new thing, even though maybe we might have the little cash, the little amount of money to buy the kettle, but you just talk about it. You keep on talking about it, and you don't buy the thing. And the other thing, some people will say, "Oh, this especially things to do with the new year. We are going into the new year. People always love to do like to give us their, we like to share our resolutions, new year resolutions. People say, oh, in 2026 I will be, I want to maybe to start walking. People love to do walking exercises. And some people would say in 2026, because just during Christmas we love to enjoy the food. We always love to enjoy the food. Then someone would say, oh, I think in 2026, I'll just say maybe have like, I'll stop drinking this, I'll stop doing this. This is talking, talking, talking. But when 26 comes, we will never do the things which we were talking about. So Walt Disney saying the best way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing the thing. So, but I find it so like it's just sort of entertaining when we talk about things. I love talking about things, but I don't do them. I talk about lots of things, but I never do them. Yeah, but with motivation, maybe sometimes we lack motivation. We don't have people who inspire us, then we don't do the thing. There are other reasons. For example, maybe it might be like financial reasons, and so on and so on. But those little things which we can do, sometimes we find ourselves not doing them. For example, you might say, oh, little things in the home. Let me just think of little things in the home. Things like little things in the home. You can say, oh, this coming from now onwards, after the family has dinner, I need to try and just tidy up the kitchen so that early morning we have a new start. But after you have your dinner, you feel, oh, why should I worry myself? You say, oh, there's always time, and you won't do the cleaning up. Little things. But it's not like a big thing. But those things do happen. Or you might say, oh, for example, um, this week I don't want to go on this in this platform on this platform. I mean the media. Then you find yourself that you are going on the media again and again. Like late hours, you are on your tablet. Late hours, you are on your phone, watching watching some videos and so on. So sometimes you you need to, when you make decisions, you need to quit talking and do the thing. What else do we do? Yeah, yeah, things like, general things. And some people might say they don't want to quit, certain habits, quitting certain habits. Yeah, we know what we mean by certain habits. I'm not going to mention them, but people know the habits, the social habits. You can say, oh, this year I'm going to stop doing this. But when it comes to the year, you keep on doing the thing. So all we need is to be motivated to stop doing the thing. And when it's bedtime, we go to bed, you know. And we don't spend, we don't go like anybody. We are still on the media. And what else? Tidying up, like, um, um, when you decide that, oh, I need to tidy up, I need to make sure that I hang the clothes, I need to make sure that the bedroom is looking good, the general tidying up. And we can only talk about it sometimes. Then you say, oh, I'm not doing it. So Walt Disney was saying, the best thing, get started, do the good things, stop talking about them, get started, and things will be okay. So you see, these famous people, um, Walt Disney, Marilyn Monroe, all of them, they are no longer here at the moment. They are no longer here. But look what they did. They left some motivational sayings, which can help if we embrace these sayings. They can help us to keep on going, we can change our lifestyles, like what uh, Martin Luther King was saying. If you can't fly, then run. Yeah. So they can give us some motivation. They inspire us. They encourage us so that we try to change, to try to do, to change our lives, or to try and pursue some important goals. Yeah. And I've said, Aristotle said, it is during the darkness moment, our darkest moment. It is during our darkest moment that we must focus to see the light. Imagine saying that. Yeah, it's just a saying to motivate us, especially during times of challenges. You know, when we meet challenges, we must always try to say, okay, we've met this challenge, but let's try and embrace the challenge, and we will try to see what we can do about it. So that was Aristotle. I'm just summarizing now. And then Walt Disney was the one talking about our dreams. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Courage. We need to try and have courage to pursue the dreams. So it's all also about challenges. When we have challenges, we must try and pursue the dreams. We must try. And Marilyn was encouraging us. Marilyn Monroe was saying, don't worry about perfection. Just do what you can. Imperfection is beauty. It's just a way of encouraging. Madness is genius. Yeah. It's like, for example, I always like to give like literary examples. When she says the madness is genius, I've talked about, when you do the things quick, 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 but at least you've done them. It's genius. You've done them. It's better to do them. Madness is genius. For example, it's like sometimes you say, "Oh, I need to wash the clothes." Then what is better to wash the clothes, and maybe when you wash the clothes, you just leave them on the bed. That's like, and then what is better? To wash the clothes and leave them maybe lying on the bed, or to not wash the clothes, So a bit of like madness is better than no madness, So it's better to do something than not do the thing. So that's what she meant, I think. Madness is genius. Just do it, do something. Yeah. So that's what Marilyn Monroe was saying. And the last one, Walt Disney was saying, the best way to get started is to quit talking, to quit talking like I always do. I'm always saying, oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I think next year I will do this. But sometimes I will never do the things. It will just end with word of mouth. It just ends with word of mouth. It ends with word of mouth. So it is just a way to. So I will just conclude with 3 more sayings. I left these ones at the end. They are really good sayings as well. You will love them. So 3 more sayings to go. 3 more sayings to go, which can motivate us, which can make us keep going, no matter what, no matter challenges. We need to keep on going. So the 3 ones are, one of them is from Queen Elizabeth II. She said, it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. Wow, what a beautiful saying. I can repeat it again. It is just a quote. It's not my saying. I got it from the public domain. So Queen Elizabeth II said, I repeat it again. It is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. What a beautiful saying. So she was encouraging people that at least do slowly, by slowly, slowly and slowly and slowly. You will get there. If you do a video, for example, because that's where I can get some examples. If you have your video and you do this video, you think, oh my God, I think this video, the public will love the video. And then when you upload this video, you find out, oh my dear, it's only like 5 people watched that video. Don't worry, because it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. So, what more can we ask for? She gave us words of encouragement, beautiful words of encouragement from Queen Elizabeth II. So, let's go to the next one. I left these 3 so that, maybe you'll grasp them and they will like ring in your mind. They'll ring a bell, in your mind. And whenever you do something, it's better to do small by small by small. And I have heard someone in one of the channels saying, in one of the platforms saying, oh, don't ever compare yourself with other people. Just do your own thing. If someone got monetized maybe in 2 days' time and you are still struggling for monetization, it doesn't matter, because it is often the small steps, not the giant leaps, that bring about the most lasting change. Change, So you never know. Maybe your future is bright. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, like one of the our famous people said. Now that is Queen Elizabeth II. Let's go to the other saying. We only have two more to go. Then there's one called J.A. Tran. I don't really know J.A. Tran who he was, but I really love his saying. He said, I love his saying. It is really good. It is really encouraging. So J.A. Tran, I'm quoting his saying. He said, when one door, uh, when one door uh, closes, no, he's talking about doors. Let me say it again. When one door closes, sometimes we need to turn the knob to open another. Wow, 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 wow. That is a saying, I tell you. That is a beautiful saying. So this is J.A. Tran. I don't know about him. I'll find out who he is. But this is a beautiful saying. He said, when one door closes, sometimes we need to turn the knob to open another door. Yeah. What more can we ask for? This is pure motivation. This is pure encouragement. He's saying, okay, when you try, for example, when you try to do like a singing video, you are singing, and it doesn't work. What can you do? Try to do maybe a travel video, or try to do, what else can you do? A cooking video, or what else can you do? Try to do maybe a collab with someone else. It's a way of saying always look for alternatives. Don't just say give up. Just keep on going. It's about not giving up. Yeah, it's about not giving up. So that's J.A. Tran. And the last one of them all today is from a famous president of the United States of America. These presidents, most of them, they do, they write sayings, they write sayings, and the sayings are for us to read them, to embrace the sayings, and to use them in our day-to-day life to motivate us and so on. So this president is called Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt. So Theodore Roosevelt said, believe you can, and you are halfway there. That's all he said. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. So I'm quoting the president. That's what he said. And this quote of his, this saying, is in the public. They want us to read them, to embrace these sayings, so that at least we get motivated. All we are looking for is motivation, so that we don't give up. We keep on going in whatever we are doing. When you have these sayings in your mind, you say, oh, that president of America, Theodore Roosevelt, said, believe you can, and you are halfway there. So he was encouraging people to have a belief that, oh, I'll do it. What are you going to do? Computer skills. What are you believing? You believe you are going to maybe edit a video on YouTube. So believe you can do it, and you can do it. And what else can you do? You're believing that you're going to have, maybe your business is going to flourish. And just that belief, just keep on believing. And beliefs are important because they are a way of motivating. They are a way of encouraging you to do, to get going. So those, I find them as beautiful sayings from these important people in our lifetime: Queen Elizabeth II, J.A. Tran, Theodore Roosevelt, and Monroe and Marilyn Monroe, Walt Disney, and Martin Luther King the Jr. So we give tribute to them, because all we get from all this saying is they encourage us, they make us take action, they make us have perseverance, and they make us work in our life, just work, and when we do work, hopefully our lives improve in general, and there are sayings of encouragement, keeping us going, and then, they make us, inspire us, motivate us, make us have positivity. As the topic said, positive thoughts are powerful. So at this moment in time, I just want to thank everybody who managed to come to the live stream. We have Skyrick was here, Mylene was here. So check on each other, and then you can connect with each other. We have dogs discussion. We have black people are Israelites of God. So all these people graced this live stream, which is really amazing. We had doc discussions, was in the live stream with Maria Kularalu. We also had Hobner Elkets. We have cousin Vlogs Zozo. We had who else came? Joy 87. We had lots of people today. And Joy is from England. We also had Black Rock, all the way from Wales. Beautiful. It's Lawi. Kaija. Kai Davis. Mr. Abdullah. James was here as well. We had Anastasi Lakene and Abdullah from Uzbekistan. We also had Shazil Miyandat. Thank you everybody for gracing this live stream. We'll meet again tomorrow, and I'm really thankful for your attendance. And I can't not say that. So people, please do remember to subscribe to the channel, and please do remember to watch the videos from Mary Z Easy Recipes.